Now, I know this might be a little bit controversial, but there's a lot of very kind or politically correct words that we use to describe alcoholism or person who has an unnatural relationship with alcohol. Take alcohol use disorder, for example. That's what they call it now. We always called it alcoholism. 100 years ago, they called it the town drunk or the drunk or the person who was crazy drunk. They used more deliberate words, which, is not necessarily the best thing, because when you're trying to recover, it's good to have words that support you and then give it a better definition of what's really going on, which is an unnatural relationship with alcohol. On that note, there's also some times when you have to say things that are a little bit more accurate. So let's delve into this. Now, this conversation really centers around a family member who is having a difficult time with alcohol, yet they're in deep denial, and going to recovery tools like AA or Smart Recovery, or going into an inpatient facility or an outpatient facility, they have the attitude that's a little bit below them, because they don't think it applies to them because they're not that bad, or their issue isn't really harming anybody, because they've become narcissistic. In other words, really their life has become one series of getting alcohol, drinking alcohol, and everybody else has become secondary. The one thing that sometimes in that scenario, it's very frustrating for family members, is when they say, well, I don't really need to go to recovery. It's not like I'm a drug addict or something. And that's where you need to stop them, because you have to understand something. Alcohol is a drug. In fact, alcohol is not only a drug, it's the number one killing drug that mankind ever invented. It's killed more people than all the other drugs pretty much combined. Cocaine, speed, marijuana, that doesn't really kill anybody, LSD, fentanyl, you name it, you can add them all up. Alcohol is still the number one killer. So what you have to understand when you have a loved one who has kind of an attitude about their recovery, explain to them that yes, they are a drug addict. Make no mistake. And until they understand that, and you can look them in the eye and say, that's the real problem, the real crux of the problem, maybe you might be able to sink something in. They might sink something in their brain that says, maybe you got something there. And the whole point of this video is sometimes family members will enable through their language things, and they'll be like walking on eggshells just to accommodate the alcoholic in their family, when in reality, if it's bothering to the point where it's hurting relationships within the family, within the friendships, in their life, it's time to say, you know something, Bob, Joe, Sue, Kim, whatever your name is, you're a drug addict. Okay? You're a drug addict because it's affecting your life, it's affecting our life, it's affecting everybody around you. You're a drug addict. Let's do something about it. So using direct language sometimes will get to the point and cut through all the BS of the safe words. Okay? And that's all I'm saying. If that helps, let me know. And again, if this resonates with you, set up a breakthrough call. I've helped a lot of families, and I've helped a lot of alcoholics over the years. And again, please like, share, and comment. We also have a Facebook group called Amanda, A Cautionary Tale of Alcoholism. It's a really good support group, and we talk about these issues and everything related to alcohol. And again, thanks for listening.